Hello. Oh, hello. Hello to you as well. Okay, so Path of Exile today. Damn, hopefully I am 99% sure I have fixed all the problems I have with my PC. The last time I tried to stream this, it died after an hour. Or the stream died after an hour, not the PC. But I am fairly confident I have fixed all the problems. Not to mention my CPU was overheating. It is now not. Okay, I've closed that. I'm live there. I'm live there. Okay, okay. Just loading the game up now. Yeah, I've played this league sort of on and off so far, a lot when it comes out, and then not so much recently, and well, until very recently, the last few days, which is why I decided to stream it. Okay, let's move to the game. Game's being captured, good. Okay. Right, I'm pretty sure I have everything going. Screen, yeah, it might take a minute to tweak some of the settings. Obviously, this is the second time I'm streaming it, but you know, oh wait, what? That was weird. It's taking me to the, oh, it's because, okay. Yeah, so it might take a bit to tweak some of the settings, but hopefully everything goes okay today. Stream died after an hour last time. Let's aim for not doing that this time. With my Atlas, I'll just go over a few things, my character, stuff like that, where I am. As I said, I've played on and off this league. This is all I've done of my Atlas so far. Pretty much finished Breach except for that one, because I'm only up to tier 6 or 7, no pun intended. Sorry, except for that one, rather. Because I need tier 14 waystones for that. And I've done some tier 14 maps here and there, buying a waystone. And it's difficult. I can do it, but it's a little bit pushing, so I'd rather just slowly climb up at the minute. Need to start my temple. Never done anything. A fortress, rather, that's what it's called. Never done anything with a fortress, so that'll be good. I always play a character for, I don't know, 50, 60 hours every new league and then stop. But I always played in standard till this league. This is the first time I'm playing the league and the league mechanics, so a lot of the stuff is awfully new to me, I'll say. I was going to head over to Abyss possibly today as well, but again, we'll see how it goes. We'll just jump into a map to get my PC warmed up, so to speak. See what's going on in Riverside. I've already attempted it, apparently. Nothing crazy, just usual tier 6. As I say, we'll see how this goes. I'm not oh, wait, what? Oh, I can't see it now, can I? Why have I only... Did I juice them up or something? Okay, I've slightly juiced them up. I didn't realise that. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Maybe. Oh, damn, I should have got on my build first, shouldn't I? Let's go here to be double safe. Okay, so skills, obviously, Plant Daddy, so going with Thrashing Vines and Entangled as the main. But I use controller, by the way, controller / mouse, by the way, just in case you wonder. And then I throw in some temporal chains if it's one of them lightning fast bosses, for example. I'll throw in that every so often, but that does drain my mana pretty crazily, so try to avoid it. That's pretty much all I use for that. My actual build looks like this. I pretty much know where I'm going. There's a bit more spell damage and mana regen. There's mana regen here if I need it. More energy shield here if I need it. But pretty sure I'm going to take this spell damage right here because that is, what is that, 70%? No, 60% extra spell damage. Sure, I get the reduced cast speed, but not a huge deal, so that's what I'm going for next. Then I know Plant Daddy scales with physical damage, so probably going to try and make my way over to here and get all this physical as much as I can, and then that'll only leave a few points for energy shield or whatever I want, to be fair. Main one I got recently was this here, because I've taken the hidden path. So a bunch of extra spell damage, and now 12% extra damage is chaos as well. So that's pretty fun. Level 80, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going with so far. I suppose I should show you my wand I got yesterday for a div. I was using one that was a little bit worse than that, but 10% of damage is extra lightning, 18% extra fire, 114 spell damage, 86% increased spell physical, 11% spell crit, 35% cast speed, and 32 intelligence. It's a pretty solid wand, if I do say so myself. Then what else did I get? Changed my gloves as well. Again, the critical damage bonus was massive. And then, I can't remember what the name of the rune is to get increased cast speed. I was using another pair of gloves before that basically gave you 100% increased spell damage, but at the cost of, I think it was 15% reduced cast speed. And I've gone for a lot of cast speed, so try to take that off and find some workaround for it, and managed to. Then my focus obviously increased spell damage, 85% physical, 27% crit, and 30 cast speed again. As you can see, gone for a hell of a lot of cast speed there. My cast speed is pretty rapid, if I do say so myself. So yeah, let's give this first map a whirl. I don't follow build guides. This build is entirely my own. The only thing I looked at was, at first, I didn't understand how the plant daddy scaled, so I had to look at Rax's video to understand you need physical damage as well as spell damage. That's about it. Otherwise, the build is pretty much entirely my own. That's the way I prefer to play, to be honest. Damage is, again, nothing meta. It's never going to be when you build your own build and don't follow the meta to the letter type thing. But it is more than enough for me at the minute, and hopefully with that extra spell damage I take, it goes a bit higher, because I can't really afford to upgrade anything. I have about 2-3 divs worth of currency, but my what's the name? My gear is already at about, when I looked on the market, probably 10 divs worth. So there's not much more I can really add to it, unless I get an awful lot of currency. But again, we'll be testing this to see how the stream goes. Quality might dip. I'm not entirely sure. Lasted an hour before, but hopefully this time it's something different. I always like to make my own builds. That's pretty much all I'll ever do. I'll never follow a build guide. I know a build guide would make things a lot easier. Probably be able to farm a lot more, do a lot better in the league. But my fun comes from the theory crafting, trying to figure out what stuff works. I like watching videos to see interesting combinations people have made, and I might take inspiration from that. But I'll never one-to-one follow someone's build guide, because that's just not where I get my enjoyment of the game. But yeah, I have an on-off relationship with this game. I first discovered it when it first came out, because the hype for it was pretty massive. And yeah, so I played that for a good 80 hours. I was very ill at the time, so I had a lot of time in my hands to binge something, and fell in love with it with that. Path of Exile 2. It's pretty popular at the minute because the Ruins of Vat, the new league, started a few months ago, losing a little bit of its speed again because the league's been out for a few months, but the economy reset, I believe, isn't horrendously far off. So it will pick up again most likely. And the game is going to be free by the end of this year, I think they've said. Not that it's expensive. It's not a very expensive game, and what you pay for, they give you in currency. They give you in in-game currency the amount it costs to buy the game. So in a way, it's free at the minute. but my build is one that does clutter the screen an awful lot. Plant Daddy is known for that, so it may get pretty hectic at times, but we'll push on and see what happens. Do I want to face the boss now? Probably not, but let's do it anyway. It's going to be the monkey. Yeah. Wow, I cannot believe I tanked that. I completely messed that up. This monkey basically one-shots a lot of people. That's what he's known for. Okay. Again, at this tier, I should be okay. I do enough damage, but not so much that I'm melting bosses. Again, it's what happens when you make your own builds. But more importantly, this game, the reason I love it is because as complex as it is, and it is complex, you can go into the spreadsheets of it if you want. But you also don't need to. I get to endgame every time with every build I've made. No, I never get to max level. I think the highest I got was my Invoker Monk, which got to 87 before I hit a wall, and I thought, yeah, I can't do much more with this. But that's more of a skill issue. I'm not amazing at the game. Okay, so I'm miles away. Where the hell is... that way. But the thing is, you can make your own build like I've done, and you'll be perfectly fine. Or you should be. Because I'm not great at games, so if I can get to end game every time with my builds, everyone else should be able to manage it fairly well. And the boss is, of course, at the other end of the map. Well, the second boss. Where am I going? Sorry, trying to follow the map here. There we are. Okay, that's all this content in this map done. Nice little warm-up. Okay, I think I'll head over to the temple. That's it. Again, I keep calling it temple. I don't know why I'd see it. And I keep thinking, hello, Petra. It's Path of Exile 2 today. That's the only thing. It's not that game I was playing before. And I have no idea whether my PC will run this effectively due to how intensive it is, but we'll see. Actually, you run shorts. It shouldn't be too bad on shorts either way, hopefully. Although, it might get rather cluttered on the screen. It is an amazing game. If you like boss fights, if you like theory crafting, different builds, this is the game for you. This has the most in-depth theory crafting and build crafting of any game, by far. I haven't played like a ton of these types of games, but I just know by looking at the skill tree. For example, if I come back to here so I can show you it. This is the skill tree. You have a choice of several hundred nodes that you can take on the skill tree. If you want in-depth build customization, that's my build. This is the game. And it's a rather relaxed game, I do have to admit. One, I play it on controller, so it's not as intensive on me. I don't have to sit up quite so much to use the mouse and keyboard. And intensive is relaxing is a weird thing to call this game, because it can get so hectic at times, but when you love something, you love something. It's fun to play. Yeah, thank you for your comment on my shorts. That was very nice. I'd like to thank anyone that interacts with my videos at all. There's a breach there, but I'm going to clear out everyone first so I don't get completely swarmed by them. Wait, breach. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Okay. I have been struggling recently to actually stabilize breaches. I'm not quite sure why. I love doing the breach content that they've got. I do admit the breach storyline was... Damn it. Was pretty epic. I did love it. And I've still got the main fortress to do, so it's not technically done yet. But yeah, the new content they added this league was just incredible. Hey, I stabilized it. Established in near... Okay, cool. There we are. Here you're all hiding. Yeah, this is going to get pretty crazy because it's breach. Back out, let my energy shield recharge. Alright. Not bad. Character, but it was so good. Sorry. No, you were fine. Anyone that... And, damn it, I did not... Okay, another problem with controller is it is not easiest to pick up stuff. I should really just use my... Oh, damn, I got 2 breach tablets with that. No, people can write whatever they want. Well, okay, technically you can't say slurs or something, but, you know, people can write whatever they want. Whatever they think about it, that's perfectly fine. As I said, I'm happy to interact with people if they like what I'm doing and they want to talk about it. That's perfectly fine. I could talk all day about games. That's the thing. I could genuinely not stop talking about games if I wanted to. It is my go-to thing to escape now. I've still got more. So if someone starts off a conversation about something, I don't, I'm afraid. When it comes to games, I need to be immersed and have... I either play for... Like this, I play for the mechanics and the combat, or I play for the story and the immersion. And Roblox and Minecraft, which I put in the same category as same type of game. I know it's not the same game, but same type of game-ish. It's just not my thing. I've played Minecraft and stuff before. There's nothing wrong with it. It's technically the biggest selling game of all time. Like, I get why people like it, but it's not my thing. And Roblox I haven't actually tried. Okay, I'm getting some stutters here, so I'm curious what my quality is. I'm just going to check on YouTube what it actually is. See if my GPU is struggling to play this or not. I'm just curious, because I don't want to have to ask people to tell me it's going to be that one. That's going to be the problem, if there's any. Oh, it says stream health is excellent, though. Okay. Everything seems fine. Okay. I will probably be checking that several times. Stream. I'm just paranoid. Something's going to go wrong again. My PC is going to blow up in my face. I like this game so far. This, I've got, give or take, I think it's 400 hours in this game. So I'm fairly well established. I just haven't done any of the higher end content in it. Anything super hard. My game is struggling to load this area a minute though. Alright, well, we'll have to see if that continues. It might just be it's struggling with this particular map. There's not too many more settings I can turn down, really. I mean, there is, but I don't want to turn it so... I mean, this is a gorgeous game. I don't want to turn it down so far that it looks horrendous, but these stutters are getting a bit annoying. Let's see if they persist or increase. It shouldn't be too much of a problem content-wise at the minute, that's for sure. I don't really juice my maps too much, but that is getting very annoying. I really hope that stops. I'm not going to force people to sit through it being paused every 5 seconds. Okay, okay. Yep, that hit him pretty hard. Oh, I've already done this one. Okay. Oh, I'm the boss. I am. Man, I really hope that stops. I might try and turn down a set. I'm not 100% sure which setting it is that's causing that. Right. God damn it. Well, luckily the range on my vines is pretty good. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say he's gonna slam once and try and finish me off, isn't he? He is. Precursor relay. Okay. I have no idea what I just set off there. How much of this map have I done? Have I done all of it? Can you change your live stream time because of the school year? um, I can change my time to any time I want, but I like to try and keep it consistent. It just makes it easier for anyone trying to watch me if I keep it consistent and the same days, so it's always, well, what is 10 o'clock in the morning for me. And always, at the minute, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I may change the games sometimes, but I will pretty much try and stick to those days. So I've done all the content, okay. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna have a look. Is there anything I could turn it onto performance mode, I suppose. I don't 100% want to do that, but those stutters and pauses are a bit annoying, so we might go to performance mode. See if that helps with anything. It doesn't drastically appear to have changed anything. I am super quickly going to log out the game and then log back in to make sure that setting actually takes effect. I can't 100% remember whether you need to log out for that one to happen or not. Okay. Might be a bit stuttery again for a minute, so it reloads everything back in. Oh, I already have one thing. I believe it's for... Actually, what is it for? Oh, it's for this. Oh, it's for my main atlas tree. Okay. Shrine, strong... Oh, I'll take the strong boxes. Although I believe now you can fill up the entire atlas tree, if I'm not mistaken. All these atlas trees. Again, this game's showing off its complexity here. Skill tree after skill tree after skill tree. Oh, do I have... No. Okay, as I said, I pretty much completed Breach. I just need to get that last fortress. Let me just identify those. And shove everything into my stash. I like to try to stay organized. Move that to there, chaos there, that there. And... oh, it's first skills, isn't it? Which skills? I mean, there's temporal chains. Yeah, why not? Damn, I apologize again. Because I'm on controller, every so often it likes to jump around at the last minute. Okay, we've still got some sixes. I'll keep the sixes in there. We'll throw... there we are. We'll throw that one on. And hopefully with the image quality pushed towards performance, we get a little better there, hopefully. Well, for my eyes, it kind of looks visually a bit clearer. It's probably better to activate this breach whilst I've got the storms on. I need more of you. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it's Plant Daddy for the win. Damn, I love this build, man. It's the control it offers, for the most part. Oh, damn. Really trying to kill me here. You just have so much control because of the hindering and the slowing effects that your vines have on things. The damage is not epic for me, but again, the ability to slow them, and if I need to, temporal chains, and then, oh, first stutter there. Again, it's more of a test stream, see whether I can stream this regularly or not, because I would love to. But it is an incredibly intensive game, and I'm streaming to 3 different places at once. Oh, God, ran out of mana. Didn't see that. Oh, God. Okay, come on, die. There we are. The head of Run. Okay. So I've completed some sort of quest or something there. I'll take the whetstone. That's pretty shit. Let's have a look what it is. Where is it? Take this body part to Aelith at the Monastery of the Keepers. Okay. I have no idea what doing that does. Just going to finish this map first. Because might as well. I'm pretty sure the Monastery of the Keepers is where the tree is. But, oh god, it's starting again. So it's possible my PC is just struggling to do this. Oh, Val chest, okay. Which one? Oh, is this the giant bone thing? Okay. Don't like this one too much because of the slams. Yeah, those. I suppose I could just skirt around the entire outside and literally use my thrashing vines, but I don't know, that feels cheeky. And I can be doing twice as much damage if I use Entangle as well, so... Oh, okay. I have no idea what these precursor relays are, but I've never done the fortress thing before, so why would I? Oh, wow, 4,000 gold from one kill. Yeah, hopefully I can spend today just trying to get a few more levels. I might have to jump up to other tiers of waystones if I want to do that. / uncovering what on earth most of the endgame content is about. Not through the entire stream. Oh god. That was close. I'm still being hit. What am I being hit by? That was a little closer than I'd like. Yeah, XP wise, I had a look as well. Oh, freezing shit. Okay, we'll take that. I've done everything but this apparently. Yeah, XP wise, I did have what do I want? I don't really want any of those. I'll take runes, why not? if I do tier 14, tier 15, I can basically... not bad. How are you doing? That wasn't too bad. And that's all the content. Okay. Yeah, I probably should. Bit sick. Well, it's a bad day for it. It's a heat wave. Then again, how far away? I can't think how far away you are from the UK. But I assume you're probably going to get caught in the heat wave coming as well. Maybe I should bump it up to tier 7s, take a bit of a risk. Okay, let's do that. A little bit of a slightly juiced waystone as well. Now, yeah. Okay, the actual stability of this seems to be a little bit better. I'll always take an exalted, why not? I would love to get to the stage where things like exalteds are trivial and I don't need to pick them up anymore, but I don't feel that's ever going to be me. Oh, he's run into a corner. He's ran himself into a corner. He doesn't know what he's doing. He is literally just being battered in the corner. Hello, Marcus in England. How are you? Yeah, you shouldn't have run into the corner, my guy. That was not the cleverest of moves. I'll always take... is that another one? It is. And an emerald. I'll always take these. You never know which ones are going to... Oh, I need to identify them, don't I? You never know which ones are going to be good. And from playing Guild Wars all the time, I really feel like I want to zoom out on the actual camera angle. I always forget this is fixed. Can't do anything with this one. Gone, nearly gone, nearly gone, nearly gone. There we are. Well, that was dramatic. Thank you. Damn, this game is so fun. I think it's because of the power. It's the true power fantasy. just killing hordes after hordes of monsters. I mean, I should try Diablo 4 at some point, but the gameplay just looks bad in comparison to this game. The idea of it doesn't seem bad. But why would I play something that looks a lot clunkier, a lot heavier, a lot less polished, basically? Other than graphically. Graphically, Diablo 4 looks good. And I'm assuming the build systems are pretty good as well. But I saw someone fighting a boss and it just seemed so stiff, the animations and stuff, whereas everything in this is so smooth. And I hear people talk about them and say, this is the better game. And not every game is for everyone. Maybe I'd love Diablo more, but I don't think so. I think I probably should have played that first if I wanted to stand a chance of liking it. Tier 7 doesn't seem to be too bad now either. Well. Where the hell's the breach then? Oh, there's more. Okay, I thought this was the end. It's not. Alright. I'm not a huge fan of this boss. It's the speeding, slashing attack it does. Oh well, I really didn't like this boss starting. If I can just get him trapped in the temporal, there we are. So once he's in the temporal chains, then he becomes a little bit easier to deal with. Oh god. God damn it. How on earth did he leap forward like that? Again, one of the great things about this build is its slowing ability. Even without temporal chains, it's still pretty slowed. Oh god. Okay. Hey, my first tier 8 that I've unlocked in the actual game. Map complete, but we've still got the breaches somewhere. Are you sad that I'm the only one watching? I play. Sorry, freaking hell, I play. I stream games to interact with people. So more people is always going to feel better. Wow, it feels like if I just turned it one more down on the quality. Oh damn, oh I'm in trouble. So more people is always going to be better. But I have some streams where 20 people are in there and the chat doesn't stop. And then I have some streams when no one's in there. I'm doing it to try and better myself. So even if I have a stream where there's... Streaming when there's a ton of people watching you is easy. It's easy because the chat is constantly going from I love games. Okie dokie. Yeah, stream when there's a lot of people is very easy. It's streaming when there's no one watching you that's difficult. So I like to try and power forward even when no one's in. And the thing is, this is a game that has its set creators that already play it, and most people watch those. There's not going to be a lot of new people break into this game. Hope you'll be famous one day. I'm not really going for famous. I would happily do this as a living if I could, but I'm not really going for famous. But yeah, this game has it. See, the thing is, it's important to play the games you love, regardless of whether people will actually come and watch, because you need to enjoy streaming. It's very easy to burn out from it and get tired and start to consider it a chore. I'm standing in the fire there, and start to consider it a chore. And I don't want to get to that point. So I will always, every so often, stream a game that I love, even if no one watches it, because it's important to love what I'm doing. Oh, I haven't got that checkpoint yet. Okay. And again, this is more of a test one. I wasn't 100% sure whether I could actually stream this, quality-wise. And it seems to be struggling a bit. Do you game all the time? Well, as much as I can. Gaming is my escape from, all the crap out there in the world, so I pretty much game as much as I can, mainly Guild Wars, and very soon will be Baldur's Gate 3 as well, hopefully, as a collab with the Turtle Den. She's a great streamer, you should go check her out. But yeah, I stream more than I game now. Not that those two things are separate, but obviously there's a lot more involved with streaming, because you have to be on it, talking, monitor everything. So it's a little bit different. But I do. If I could, I'd spend all day on this. But priorities and stuff and all that, real world problems. Otherwise, I'd just be on my PC all day. And at the minute, there's so many great games to choose from. That's the thing. This is amazing. Guild Wars is amazing at the minute for me. I'm loving the story. There we are. I know I'd find you eventually. Where's your friend? You're definitely an emote user then. Yeah, I need to start remembering to use my thrashing vines as well. It is literally double my damage. Hello, Turtle Den. I was literally just talking about you. I don't know if you saw. Have a look in the channel points. There's something special for you. Raph, I don't know why I called you Turtle Den. It's because I called you Turtle Den a second ago, when I was suggesting you to people. Okay, I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I thought you'd like it. I did it literally for you in case you stopped by. Oh dear, that was funny. Thank you. Yes, it is. Very cute hat. I do love it. Oh, I've done all the content. Okay. Map complete. Yeah, I had the idea last night. I thought, you know what, I'm going to put that on there just for her, because there's several that people don't use anyway. I get 10, so might as well swap it to something that you will most likely spam as much as you can, I have no doubt.
What is it?
And that is the greatest. I haven't seen anywhere near all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff out there, but without a doubt, that is the greatest of them. I don't even need to see everything TMNT to know that is the greatest. Okay, I'm gonna go to, where is it? Wait, did it say Monastery of the Keepers? It said Monastery of the Keepers, that head thing. Yeah, to Monastery of the Keepers. Okay, just checking. Yes, Raf is a very good streamer. You should go check her out if you watch Twitch at all. What am I doing? Oh. Right, I'm supposed to take this head to Aelith, apparently, who... Where is she? I don't know where she is here. Is she by the tree? I don't think... Oh, she is.
So, you...
Oh, I cannot keep track of what this damn tree wants or doesn't want to eat.
You did well.
Yeah, it just seems to be only giving me the worst currency at the minute.
I believe she will reward you quite well for this feat. So...
Oh, he's just going through it again.
Drive them
Okay.
back. Incredible.
Oh.
This is a most glorious gift.
It's... Okay. It's a gasping orchid. Oh, what do I do with this? Is this the thing you put rings on? Oh, I have a ring. Okay. There was something you put rings on. I don't remember what it was. Definitely isn't this. What the hell is it that it eats then? I have no idea what it wants to eat. Either way, we have a bunch of hive blood, so let's see what happens. Oh, we've got a greater jeweler up. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll always take him. Okay, it's not returning too bad of stuff at the minute. Okay, that was a bad one.
We thank you, Genesis.
Another greater jewelers. Okay, I'll take those. I really have no idea what it wants here. I could swear there was something you were supposed to put rings on, and that's a bunch of hands by the look of it. I'm guessing it's this, but I can't seem to put any rings on it. Maybe it wants a different type of ring. Let me unclutter my inventory. That. Why do I have this crown? What is this? Increases and reductions of spell damage also applies to attacks. Does that mean all the percentage of my extra spell damage will also go into attack damage? I have no idea. Okay, let me swap out a few rings. I have a few, so why not? Just to make sure it's nothing to do with the type of ring that it wants. No, it doesn't want that one. What did I do? Where did oh, I'll put it back. Okay. Nope, I have no idea what it is I'm supposed to do with that. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I put it down on the floor. I'll have to figure it out. Alright, let's put all these rings back. Otherwise Beyonce will get angry. No, I'm not one of those VTubers. I'm just a guy. And this just so happened to be my avatar is the best way to think about it. Actually, you saw the short. The short describes it perfectly. I'm a VTuber just so there's something here for you to see. Well, I really need to go through and clear some of this stuff at some point. Not that I have any problem with those types of VTubers. My favourite streamer that I watch is a fox, so I have no problem with it. It's just that's not what I'm going for. I think with my next model, I might lean very heavily into British Sherlock Holmesy look. I think that will suit my voice a bit better. I really wish the first time round I'd put a beard on my character as well. My model. I really wish I'd gone with a beard. It just would have helped age him a bit more, as someone pointed out recently. He looks a little bit young for my voice. He looks like he could be 25, 30 as well. But he also looks like he could be 17, 18. I don't want to drastically... Yeah, basically, I don't know if you saw, but in the last few... Oh, what am I doing? I'm going this way. In the last few years, Sherlock Holmes as an IP became public domain. So I can literally, if I wanted to, make a 17, sorry, not 70. I can literally make a Sherlock Holmes VTuber and call myself Sherlock Holmes, and that's completely fine. You can even publish Sherlock Holmes books if you want to, and make money from it. But the point is, I thought because of that feels fitting. I feel like I should lean hard into that because of my accent. I'm going to assume I sound rather British at times. Really? Okay, good. I'd rather not sound over-the-top British. I watch one Guild Wars streamer, and she is... How do I put this? Great stream, by the way. I don't say this in an insulting way at all. But she is proper British, is the way I'm going to say it. And I love her accent so much because of that. Liplicity, I call her. Or I can never say her name right. She's a VTuber anyway. You sound like an 18-year-old. Wow, really? I'm pretty sure my voice is a lot deeper than that, no? Man, lots of Jeweler's Orbs in them. As I said, I might put a beard on him with the next one. Go with a tweed suit look as well. Maybe a pipe, Sherlock Holmes and everything. Maybe 20. Oh, okay. I feel a little bit better about myself. This game rather, throws infinite monsters at you. If you watch the bigger streamers that are doing the hardest content in this game, this is nothing. This is... oh damn, I really hate this boss though. I really hate this boss. Everyone is about my age. That's what I go for. I assume you look a tiny bit younger than me, I think. Alright, I hate this boss. He might kill me. He may one-shot me. I believe I'm doing a little bit more damage since I last faced him though, so maybe I can get him gone. It's not this move. It's where are we? Where are we? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Sorry, this boss is really hard. I'll answer those messages in a second, but the mechanics on this boss is a nightmare. He is very likely to kill me. Sugar, sugar. Oh god. My god, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Where is he? Where the hell is he? Oh god. Oh my god, he killed me as I killed him. No, that's so unfair. That's so unfair. I completed the map. That's not fair. Oh my god, I was spamming my heal. That's not fair. All the XP gone. Wi-Fi doesn't hurt you in this game. It does. It's just, I'll show you in a second. Man, that was annoying. Oh my god, he's still... He's still alive, yet the thing that I completed him with is here. That's not fair. Okay, let's activate it. I don't need to fight you. I don't need to fight you. Okay, good. If I don't run over to him, I don't think we start the fight. He isn't dead for some reason, even though he is. Because I just... Oh man, that was so unlucky. We killed each other. Anyway, yeah, fire does hurt you, but if I go over to my character, it says... oh god, you're on shorts. You probably can't see, actually, to be fair. But you have resistances for... Oh, actually, no, I can show you... Okay, yeah, you should be able to see that. On the actual stats, it says like they're 22% to cold resistances. And you just have to get your resistances as high as you can to negate things like fire damage, cold damage, and all that. And mine for fire is at 65%, so it's 10% away from being maxed, which is 75. So fire does hurt, it's just, it doesn't do a lot to me. It does hurt me, just not very much. With the amount of energy shield I have, it takes a while for a little fire on the ground to do much. Now, if you've got a boss that's spitting fire at me, that's a little bit different. Oh, did completing this... I think completing this wiped all the monsters from it. It did. Man, I knew that boss was going to kill me. I hate him. There's 3 bosses that I can't stand because of their ability to one-shot. That's the monkey, him, and... okay, I did complete it. That's fine. So I've got to whatever this is now. Oh god, we're an hour in. Okay. I'm going to take my first quick break, and it allows me to also check my stream isn't dying. I don't think it is, because people are still talking to me and can still hear me, so it must be fine. Game has... Oh, whoever subscribed, thank you very much. Someone subscribed to my YouTube channel. Seems good here. Okay, it's good on Twitch. It's more YouTube. I'm worried about YouTube's... thank you for telling me. But it's more YouTube's bitrate thing is much harder to get correct. Twitch kind of does it all for you. You have to balance it with YouTube. It says excellent, though. Okay, yeah, it says excellent, so I'm good. Okay, so I can actually start streaming this game regularly if I wanted to. That is incredibly good to know. Yeah, sorry, going to take a quick break so I can stretch my legs and take my meds, because I've been talking a lot and I can already feel it affecting me. And I'm going to start slurring my words soon, I can tell. Okay, where are we? Yeah, just a quick few minutes break. Be back in a minute. Okay, okay, I am back. Out of curiosity, Raf, why don't you have a YouTube channel? Your content's fun. Or do you just not have time to also do YouTube videos or even just live stream to it? I was just curious. Where are we? Alright, the stream is going better than I thought, except the fact that I just died, that is. That's a lot of XP down the drain. Okay, I have no idea what that's going to do. Let's just calibrate. Okay, I'm on, game's on, volume's on. Okay, everything's working. And my CPU fan always goes crazy whenever you load into a map because the shaders are so taxing on this. Okay. I've got my stash here as well. I am back, I am. Yeah, if you can see, might be hard because you're on shorts, but down at the bottom, just underneath all those skills in the hotbar is my XP bar, and every time you die, you lose basically one of those bars worth of XP. That's why once you get to the end, that's only through the end game. When you're in the campaign, you can keep dying, you don't lose XP, no problem. But once you're in the end game, every time you die, it sets your progress towards the next level back a lot, annoyingly. That's the only reason dying is so bad in this game. They didn't want to make it too easy for people to just fail upwards towards level 100, which is why the furthest I've ever got is level 87. Anyway, I didn't read that. Strange symbols in many different languages have been described here. You understand none of them. A few symbols appear to be pictographs depicting a gate burning death, what appears to be an object of importance. Okay. Is this going to be a boss fight, or... Okay. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain reaction turtles live in underground turtles, ninjutsu action turtles, it's a shell of a town. Sorry, I love that song so much.
Instinctively disturbing.
If even that series' royal thaumaturge is disturbed, then there's little hope for the rest of us.
Wait, I am detecting two similar resonant signatures much further into the fortress.
Oh, okay. There's two things to go to now. I've never done this fortress before.
At
3.
Get inside. Seek out the other 2 fragments. I will remain here. I must contemplate the nature of this.
So you stay here while I go do all the work for us. Yeah, that sounds about correct. Insert the fragments. Okay, so do I just need to move over to them and get them? Don't tell me they're just somewhere on the map. Get a stuttering about. It's a bit crazy there in that one. Wow. Why am I stuttering like crazy? Stop it. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so it wants me to go to there and to that. Do I just move over to it, though? I think so. We'll keep it at tier 6. So I stand more of a chance of not failing it dramatically. You crazy kids and your emotes these days. Emote adventures. Yeah, the reason I love this build is just the whole idea of it. Druid. Tons of nature, green vines, the thunderstorms that come down. Every so often you'll see when I have a node there it is. And when the thunderstorms come down, it sets all these plants off growing exponentially. It's just, the whole build is just, it's the idea of it. It looks incredibly nice. This is the best. This is the best build I've made so far. I've only ever made 2 or 3 builds because I always main one. I don't get to the end game and start again. I always main one and try and perfect it. But oh god, okay, in trouble. This is the best one. But again, build variety in this game is crazy. I tried to make the werewolf work, but couldn't. I've only seen a couple of people do a werewolf build that can do serious damage. It is the fastest build, but it is also without a doubt one of the weakest. It just doesn't hit very hard at all, but it's cool. But if you watched all that video I sent you, Raph, that shows perfectly again the complexity and diversity this game has. Like, my build looks nothing like any of their builds. What did I hit out of Ruby? Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, it's if you like that, if you like boss games as well, this is a boss game essentially. The whole point in everything is to get to the end and beat the boss after going through all these mobs. So if you don't like bosses, you're kind of in trouble with this game. But if you like theory crafting, sitting there for 10 hours trying to find some way to make a group of... oh, I can show you actually, can't I? Okay. Oh, were you on the screen when I showed you the skill tree earlier? I don't think you were you? You love Diablo. This is so much better than Diablo. I know that because everyone that plays Diablo on this says this is better. But have you seen the skill tree in this game? Did I show you it earlier? I know Petra, who's here, saw it, but I don't think you were here. And you're on Twitch, so you'll be able to see the whole thing. But this is the skill tree. If you imagine Baldur's Gate, flipping out, Guild Wars 2, how much build variety there is there. Look at this skill tree. Okay, so here's my build that I've got, and I'm about to blow your mind here. There's countless videos of people reacting to this for the first time. This is the Path of Exile skill tree. Yeah, that's how much build variety there is in this game. 300 or 400 different nodes you can take. So obviously you can see, you know, if I just cut like this huge leg of my build off and made it down this way, my build would just be insanely different. There is just so much build variety. And that is just what you can do. That's where you put your 100 points into, so you get 100 of those. Actually, it's a little bit more than 100. But yeah. And then if we go to here, and then to supplement that, you also have your gems, which get socketed. These are all your strength gems, which also change the effects that you do. These are all your dexterity ones, again, also multiply everything and change what you do. And the intelligence ones that also do the same. So that skill tree combined with which 5 of these you use for your skills mean this game's build variety is literally unimaginably endless. So if you love sitting there and trying to figure out how to make all of those things work, this is the game for you. There are some very obvious ones. It's about trying to find the interesting ways to get them to work. They're super obvious, you know, this skill gem does 20% more damage. You know what that does. It gives you 20% more damage. But I didn't play Lost Ark now. But this game is about finding the weird ones, finding 2 gems that for some reason stack on each other and like multiply infinitely or something. When it comes to hardcore games like this is the only one I've really played. I will play Diablo, I want to say 2 at some point. Everyone says 2 is good. But I see no reason to play Diablo 4 when this exists, because they're direct competitors. They're literally direct competitors. Diablo also, I don't really care about that, has crazy good graphics like this game does, but Diablo looks clunky, and I might not be the best example to show because, you know, my PC's only just managing to make it look as smooth as it looks. But But this game, I've seen gameplay of Diablo 4 and it looks so clunky and awkward and stiff in comparison to this. I mean, even just my casting. Even just my casting of my skills and my turning, it's so smooth. It's as fast as I want it to be, or it's as slow as I want it. It just feels so good. I play this on controller too, because this is essentially Dark Souls, but, you know, again, more build variety. Because of the dodge roll. The first game doesn't have dodge roll, and it's point and click mouse. This game, they changed it so you can have WASD if you want, and, you know, click where your spells go. Or you can use controller like I do, which feels fantastic. Because you only need to be able to use your healing flask, your mana flask, and your skills. That's all you basically need to be able to use for this, so it's only a few buttons, which is why WASD also works pretty well if you're a computer keyboard person. WASD works very well, I've heard. But I like the added benefit that I get the vibration in the controller, so I can sometimes feel that my health has all of a sudden gotten a bit low before I see it. Obviously above my head is my health bar and my mana bar, so I should see it. But every so often I don't realise it's going low, and a quick vibration in the controller makes me look at it and go, oh damn, I'm about to die. Where the hell is the monster in this one? The boss, rather. Where the hell is the boss? Okay, it must be down here. Yeah, it's just options. This game has infinite options for you to choose. It's so fun, and as I said, it's only to you, I think, $40, $45, something like that. But they will give you... You can wait till it's free, obviously, at the end of the year. I think December is when they're aiming for. But if you do choose to buy it, they will give you $45 worth of in-game currency. So it is essentially free at the minute. They are GGG, Grinding Gate Games, the people that make this, are some of the best devs there are. They are the perfect balance of giving the players what they want / trying to make their game as good as possible. They have some amazing quotes that people love to pieces. I think their best one is probably, they say, players are excellent at identifying problems with a game, but they're not so good at coming up with the correct solution to fix those. And everyone loves that, because it's completely true. It's very easy to say this game's crap because of this, but that doesn't mean you know exactly how to fix it, what they should do differently to make whatever it is seem... Oh my god, is this going to be a divine? Okay. I think I'll take the Greater Jeweler Orbs. Oh, is this Expedition? Oh, okay. Sorry, this is one of the other new Wait, is it for this season? I don't know if Expedition's new this season, actually. It might not be. Okay, let's defeat the boss first, because again, I hate this freaking boss so much.
Darkness descends, and with it your end.
Yeah, my damage is much higher. Since I spent yesterday, got a new wand, and my damage is so much higher than it was. Can't wait just to take those last few nodes of crit damage, because my build has there's a node you can take for infinite crit, so every attack you do is basically a critical hit. And I got a lesser Jewel Orb from it. But yeah, so I should be able to still get a little bit stronger. Okay, now where's the other one? What's that? Armor scraps. I don't really care about that one. What about that one? Okay. Damn, these are a lot. Yeah, this is one of the new mechanics they added in these. It's called the Runes of Aldor, this league. Wow, there is a lot I haven't seen here before. Can anything be used with... What is that? Supported skills gain 25% of life and mana cost as extra runic ward of Ignite inflicted. Okay, well, my freaking Ravenous Swarm doesn't do that, so that's of no use to me. Oh, actually, but I've got Thrashing Vines. No, I'll be losing so much damage if I use it. Let's have a look. What else? Is that the only one that's a thing? It is. Okay, I'll ignore that one as well. Where's the detonation box? Oh, it's over there. Now you have to set these charges, and I don't really care too much about where they're going as long as I get that one. And blow them up and kill everything that comes out from it. Oh, I just realised we're past the hour mark into my stream as well, and it didn't die, so I've already defeated my first attempt at this game. I'm happy, because this game makes me happy. I can play this for a very long time for fun. It's oddly relaxing despite its difficulty. I don't know. So I think it's something about the plants. Yep, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm glad I could show you some of Path of Exile. True, I forgot about you on plants. You very much would like this build. Yeah, have a good sleep. And that is all the content done. Okay. Do you have a game that like? Are you saying, do I play a game that you like? You would have to tell me what games you like if that's what you're saying. What do you mean map in progress? Wait, what? Why is it saying map in progress? You would have to tell me what games you like. The games I stream at the minute are XCOM 2, Guild Wars 2, sorry. This game, apparently. And, damn, what else? Do I stream something else at the minute? I will be streaming Star Wars Zero Company when it comes out. Oh, did I miss? Ah, I missed them. That is what I missed. Now the map is complete. Yeah, so those are the main games I'm streaming at the minute. And Baldur's Gate 2 with Raph, who just left as well. I'll be streaming that soon. Do I like Star Wars? That is an understatement. If you want me to talk for about the next 2 hours, you should get me started on Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is incredible. I've recently fell in love with XCOM 2, and Star Wars Zero Company looks like it'll be... Well, I hope it'll be XCOM, but just better because it's Star Wars. If they do exactly XCOM, but Star Wars, then that's a better game to me. But some of the reviews have recently been coming out about it. Some of the people that have been hyping it for a while, getting hands-on experience with it, and they say it's good. It's definitely not quite the same style as XCOM. They're going their own way. I believe there's like a third-person camera you can move around in the map with, as opposed to just turn-based and cutscenes in between. So they're not completely going over to XCOM style. They are forging their own identity, which I think is a good thing. Even though XCOM but Star Wars would still just be incredible. Star Wars is one of the greatest universes ever imagined, in my opinion. Greatest book I ever read was a Star Wars book, rather. Path of Destruction, about Darth Bane. XCOM is a turn-based strategy campaign, so you're trying to save humanity from the aliens that are overtaking it with missions. And your combat is all turn-based, you know, shot percentages based on whether you have higher ground or lower ground, or whether you're in better cover. XCOM 2, I should say. XCOM 2 is the one I play. There is a first one, but I started with 2 because, well, that's the one I had a code for. My cousin gave me a free code for it, so I used it. And I'm glad I did, but it is very hard. My last stream of it was the first stream I had where it wasn't a complete wipe, where I looked like I actually might survive a little bit longer, and managed to survive the entire 4 hours of the stream fairly successfully, I'll say. No worries. I am here to interact with people. Any questions people have, as long as they're not, you know, way too personal, I'll answer them. Yeah, I feel like 7 is more than enough for me to is not too easy. Obviously, I've technically died once, although it's a boss that is difficult, in my opinion. Any bosses shouldn't have, in my opinion, my humble opinion, one-shot mechanics, and there are several bosses in this game that do. You could argue if you get your energy shield up high enough, then, or life high enough, then they won't be able to one-shot you. But to do that, you'd have to sacrifice so much damage in order to take those instead of taking damage nodes. It's just not worth it. You have to constantly have that risk of being one-shotted all the time. And for the most part, Entangled gets the job done. I don't have to use Thrashing Vines unless it gets really dense. Yeah, it's a fun game to play. If you like these sorts of games, I would highly recommend it, although I imagine most people that come in probably already play the game. I am not an amazing player, but I do have a love for this game. And it's starting to take back over me again. I play it in bursts, this game. Is it this boss again? Of course it is.
Darkness descends, and with it, your end.
I can do with better single target damage. This is a great crowd clearing build, but not so great when it comes to bosses. Single target damage is not amazing. But I still get the job done reasonably well, I feel, considering it's a personal build. Now we'll take the helm, why not? Oh. I keep forgetting about that. But if you wanted to see the ins and outs of how have to really min-max everything, then some of the biggest streamers are much better to watch, I do admit. Darth Microtransactions, Miso Shiro, Phobgun is known for some pretty crazy builds. I'm not really too bothered about those. We'll go this way. Oh, I thought they were a lot stronger than they were.
I'll take you.
Alright, come down and do the breach. Go on with this one and can move on to whatever. Pretty sure next is whatever that other place it wanted me to go to get the key or something. I mean, technically the map's complete, but I might as well do the breach if it's here. Oh god. Wow. Man, normally my problem is not being able to find anyone during these breach encounters, but this time the problem seems to be too many to find. Breach stabilized, nice. Okay, so how crazy is this going to get? That's the thing. My guess would be pretty crazy after the last time. But if I want, I can just kite it and keep throwing up those. Okay, that wasn't a great breach, I admit. And just double check here. Okay, there's a few monsters, why not? Alright, now I've done all the content here, so we might as well move on to the next one. Oh, well, also, so it's not too distracting, depower my model, which is, damn it, this one. Nope. That one. Nope. Yeah, no worries. Again, it's there we are. I'll depower my model, so it's not too distracting on screen. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Do I like horror games? Depends on your definition of like. Because I get so immersed in games, horror games are pretty terrifying to me. So I would be over the top scared of them. Ooh, whoa. Whoa. Why do I have a helmet with 4 sockets? What the hell is going on?
Go on.
Played Granite. No, I've never heard of it. The one horror I did try was Alan Wake 2. And that was terrifying. The first 15 minutes of that, I was like, my god, this is awful. I can't do it. Because I get so immersed. So I was playing at night, all the lights off, and I was just like, I'm so scared of this, I don't think I could do it. So it would be very fun for people to watch if I played a horror game, I admit. But it wouldn't be so good for my heart. My god, why on earth? Please tell me this is worth 1 million divine or something. Why do I have a thing with 4? That's worth 60 years old. That's not terrible. My god, that's one of the best items I think I've ever found. I mean, these people, that person's asking for a divine. I could probably sell that for. If that one's for 60, we'll undercut that market there. I mean, that is great. It's not a great one. It's literally, I mean, it's kind of for the warrior, I suppose. But -1 to all attributes per level is an insane debuff. Especially if you're a higher, but if you're a higher level, you're not using that anyway, I suppose. Where is it? Where the hell did it go? I put it in here. Why can't I see it? Was it not a unique? No, it was a unique. Why am I blind? Why can't I? I mean, this is what happens when you accidentally buy it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll go for 50. We'll undercut him a little bit. There's only 2 for sale. I doubt it's ever going to sell anyway, but why not? Damn, 4 sockets though? That is crazy. Spider-Man games. I played the second one. I have played most of the second one, and it's a pretty good game. It's a great Spider-Man game. Other than... Oh wait, did I play the second one? No, I played the first one. Yeah, I played the first one, sorry. The first one was a great Spider-Man game. Other than, I'm going to say it, it's a Spider-Man game. I don't want to play as Mary Jane walking around the office trying to evade guards. I don't want to. I want to play Spider-Man. That's why I'm playing the Spider-Man game. But the first Spider-Man game, I thought, was very solid and definitely a Spider-Man game. I've not tried the second. Maybe the second one's good. I don't know. More tier 6s. Just so we can get around and get this area done, hopefully. Yeah, I think the actual web swinging and stuff like this, you already asked me that, Marcus. Unless you're referring to films. If you're referring to films... Oh, first of all, I saw the new Spider-Man. You just reminded me. I saw the new Spider-Man the other week. That is an incredible film. Just the best Marvel film in a while, that's for sure. But I'm a fan of horror films. I just don't think most horror films are good. I need a horror to end horrifically. If it doesn't end horrifically, it's not a horror film, or not a true horror film. And most horror films end with them, defeating the bad guy or whatever. But there is a difference between horror and, say, slasher. There are 4 of us watching. I don't pay too much attention to the numbers. I just have it on there just in case anyone's curious, or if they wonder where some of the messages are coming. Let's say they're on Twitch and they see messages on screen but they can't see it in the Twitch chat. They'll know it's because there's also people on YouTube. And for the ability for you guys to talk to each other cross-platform if you wanted. Everyone has their chosen platform. But I don't pay too much attention to it. I keep talking, I keep playing the game. I'll answer any questions anyone asks me. It's a mindset. Have I played Dragon Ball Z? That's a big question. One, because of the name, so yes. But more importantly, which one? I think Sparking Zero was pretty good. The new... Damn, I can never say it. Budokai Tenkaichi, whatever it is coming out. No, Xenoverse 3, I believe it is, rather. And the Tenkaichi one. Xenoverse was very good as well, I thought. But I'm not great at the PvP side of it. I only play the stories and the campaigns. That's why I like Xenoverse a bit more than Sparking Zero. But Sparking Zero did just have a huge update, so I'm tempted to go back to it. And I know Sparking Zero had a story. I just thought the Xenoverse one was better because it was new. Whereas Sparking Zero, you're just going through the main story, which there's nothing wrong with. I love the main story. Dragon Ball Z is one of my all-time favorites. I mean, Christ, it's in my name. Everyone's probably already guessed that, but... shooting games. There is one coming out called War Dogs. That looks incredible. But when it comes to shooters, I prefer realistic, so Ready or Not. The last Battlefield was pretty solid. No, the last Battlefield was very solid. I like ones that lean more towards that realism than... I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Call of Duty. Or I don't like what Call of Duty is now, I should say. I love Call of Duty. If they went back to what they used to do, I would go back in a heartbeat. But I prefer realism. I prefer every bullet matters. Every time you enter a room, if you get shot straight away, there's a good chance you're dying straight away. I prefer that. I like my games to completely embody whatever they are. If it's a fantasy game like this, it needs to look like a fantasy, sound like a fantasy. Everything needs to be fantasy, which this is. Or Guild Wars, another example. It looks fantasy. Everything about it is fantasy, from the names to the races. And if I'm playing a shooter, it needs to be realistic. It needs to be every bullet counts, every bullet matters. When you reload, your whole ammo stock doesn't just go back up. You're throwing away those bullets when you reload. If there's any left in the mag, that's what I want. Where the hell is the rest of the map that way? So yeah, I do love all those sorts of games. It just has to be the right one. I don't think I'd ever play them on stream. They're more games I like to get into and play off stream. Which reminds me, you know, I'd be happy to. I obviously have my rule with Discord that I have to know people first before I add them on Discord, but I'm more than happy to go around with people in any games or try a new game with someone and jump in on Discord and stuff, as long as I know them or they've been to the stream a few times, so I know they're not, I don't know, trying to secretly hunt me down or something. Because I'd be more than willing to give most games a try as well. There's only some games that I know Roblox isn't for me. I know it's not. It will never be for me. There's no point in me trying it because I have seen footage of the game. I know that's not for me. I know I don't like Minecraft. I've tried it. So there's some games that obviously I'm not going to try because I've tried them. Or I just know 100% I'm not going to like them. God damn it. Don't come up behind me. Oh god, okay. Oh, the breach collapsed. Okay, that's probably a good thing, to be fair. I heard I was a regal orb, fair enough. What else did I accidentally pick up there? Okay, everything seems fine. Still got the boss somewhere. Oh, it's going to be the Devourer, isn't it? Whoa. You hit me pretty hard then, buddy. You should probably buy me dinner before you hit me that hard. The bosses are like 0 to 100 in this game. You just all of us, wow, like that. Just evaporates nearly all of my energy shield in one go. Okay, might be in trouble here. Right, getting damage in, getting damage in. Oh, we managed to get hit by that. Nice. What monster is that? It's called the Devourer. Giant plant monster, poison damage. I mean, it's kind of fitting that the druid using a plant build is fighting him. There we are. Okay, I was in trouble, but we pushed through. And tier 7 Waystone, nice. Okay, completed this map. Getting close to whatever that thing it wants me to pick up is. Oh, damn, we have to zigzag to it, though. I'm actually still 5 maps away from it. And then, okay, I'm already using higher than tier 5, so that's not a big deal. What's that? I don't know what that blue thing is. Anyway, on to the next one. Crypt. I believe this is the one with all the blood. Oh no. Oh no, okay, this is fine. Except the shield guys. There's giant shield guys in this one, I believe. Is this the right crypt, actually? Might be. Might not be. So what games do most of you guys like? I'm just curious as in how it is you stumble across my channel. I'm going to assume it's recommended, obviously, to you and you click on it out of curiosity. But I'm curious what type of games you guys play as to why it suggested it to you. Because by the sound of it, you know, Roblox and stuff, and I don't play any games like that. So I'm just curious, what games do all you guys play? We shall take that. Where's the boss? Which way? I think I went the wrong way. Pretty sure the boss is this way. Yeah. Okay. Is this the consort thingy? Oh, it's this one. Okay, I've not faced this boss in a while. I have no idea how much damage I'll do to him, and I don't remember his attacks, to be honest. What are the things on the floor? Melted candles. This is like an altar shrine thing it was to him. Okay, we got him. Okay, we got him. Wow, that was a quick boss. Yeah, if you're referring to these are melted candles. Take the Regal, why not? Okay, yeah, we get some minor stutters here and there, but I'm okay with a little stuttering in my game. It was only before that it was a bit too much, but turning it down to performance mode, to me, visually still looks fine. And the game actually still plays pretty well, so I don't think I need to turn it down to ultra performance. There's only some problems here and there. But I'm so far away from that next level. If I don't step up my waystones, it's gonna take me so long to get there. It's fairly hot here today as well, so I'm surprised I'm not sweating more than I am, if I'm honest. Come on. I'm so close. Come on. I'm so close. Give me some monsters. I'm so close. There we are. Oh, just in time. Alright. Now let's see if this nearly kills me like I did last time. And it's avoiding all the little AoEs that are coming for you. Lots of gold. We'll always take gold. Everyone's gold is welcome here. What is it? I don't need any of that. Very good. Yeah, it feels solid. The more I use this, the better it just feels. I feel like I probably could step up and do probably tier 9, 10 waystones. It will be a challenge, but I feel like I could do them. It's just then obviously my death rate is probably going to go up as well, because I still have deaths at tier 6. And this thing is far away. Wow, it is really far away. I hate these birds. Oh god, that was close. Oh wow, okay, managed to roll out the way at the very last second. Part of my screen clutter problem is the build, the rapid casting I have on really does flood the screen. Okay, we'll go have a look at the temple. I still don't know how the actual temple thing works. I don't know whether I've bricked it or what, and I know that was definitely something you could do. Or I saw a video age. Oh, it's just a Val chest. Oh, the temple is opening now, okay. So I will see whether there's anything I can do here. Do I have any more I can do? I just don't get how this works. I don't know whether I've bricked it or what. Or whether I have to get more things for it. I have no idea. Yep, can't click anything, so whatever it is I'm supposed to do, I can't do it. Alright, we're getting closer to it. We are getting closer. Which is going to be quickest? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. No matter what I do, it's 5 away. Okay, let's put some of that stuff back in my stash first. One of my other goals for today was to just get as much currency as I can, so if I do a new build, I have a lot of stuff to work with. And put jewel down to there. What was it actually? 13% increased melee damage.
What is it?
Can you play that ninja song? Yeah, what's the name? It's played through Twitch. It's played through the Twitch channel points. Can I set it off? Okay, I can actually. Okay, give me 1 second. I can technically, I suppose, set it off myself. I believe. Because I can just send a test one if you desperately need to hear it. What am I doing? See, this is me being an inexperienced streamer and forgetting. Or I could just go to my goddamn channel where I have unlimited channel points. Oh, but now I can hear my voice. Whoa, okay. Messed up my game bit here. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's let my GPU and everything calm down and hope everything doesn't crash now that I've done that. I can see the huge frame rate drop. Okay, did we get it back? We did. Alright, let's not do that again, apparently. That was a bit of a frame rate spike there, that's for sure. Oh, that one's pretty. These ones are. Why am I getting ones that are pretty juiced up, man? Oh, pack size 13%. Okay. Yeah, apparently I still need to be careful with my system. It is on the verge of go. Oh, I know what it was. It was probably because I had the browser open with my stream playing. It was another thing to encode. Actually, now you say that, I'm just curious. Can't I just do it from here? Oh, I'm pretty sure I can do it from OBS. I can do it from OBS now. There it is again. Oh, but it did the frame rate spike again. So it does not like me doing it or going out. It's probably because we're at the 2-hour mark, so everything's been tested quite a lot for a while. This is definitely stress testing my my system. There we are. I mean, this game loads up so fast to close the game when you take a break and reopen it, because it does open up in minutes. And it just, you know, gives your GPU a bit of breathing room. To be fair, it's my fault. It's because I'm multi-streaming. If I was just going to Twitch or YouTube, I wouldn't have a problem. But I've gained so many subscribers and new viewers like yourself, Patrick, recently thanks to shorts, that I don't want to stop doing shorts. So instead, I'm just gonna try and keep making games work whilst streaming to shorts and vertical YouTube. Sorry, shorts and horizontal YouTube. Because I think I gained, I don't know, 30 subscribers in the last month, like something crazy. I was gaining a subscriber every couple of weeks, something like that, for a long time, and then just bam, as soon as I started doing shorts, I've gained 30 in the last month. So, one, thank you very much for anyone who has watched my content or anything. I do try and be entertaining. Whether I am or not is a completely different story. Oh, I do need to take a break in a second. I need to feed my cats. I completely forgot. My girl just came in here and stared at me. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I'm going to take a break in a second for a couple of minutes so I can feed them. So, kind of good timing. I should still be streaming by them. As long as nothing dies stream-wise. Okay, I'm going to stay away from mana drain guy. Okay. That's the one I was really worried about. Okay. What do we get? Practically nothing. Okay, yeah, I am going to take a quick break here so I can feed my cats. I am actually going to do what I said as well and turn the game off for a minute. Give my PC a rest just for 5 minutes. Okay, that should give it some breathing room. And I'm going to play those pesky adverts. Okay, be back in a few minutes so I can feed them. Okie dokie, I'm back. What am I doing? Okay, I need to bring the game back up again. Loads up incredibly fast, so giving it that 10-minute rest probably helped it. Okay, where are we? Let's calibrate my model. Okay, dokie. We're on the screen, we're on the... Yeah, okay, we should be good. Let me just triple check. Yeah, we are, okay. And volume is good. Yeah. Alright, on to... oh, it's in progress. Oh, I'd already done the breach in this place. Okay. I really don't remember what map I was on, but oh, because I exited the game, I need to explore the whole thing again. Of course I do. What can I say, though? I don't want to crack the whip too hard on my PC. Start using the thrashing vines. It's getting a little bit overwhelming. Was that a Val temple thing or something? I have no idea what that was. It's stuck in some sort of slow motion animation there. Yeah, this game isn't perfect, but it's technically, this is the thing, this game is early access, so it's technically not finished, despite the horrendously large amount of content it offers. It's still in early access. And it is an insane amount of content. If you wanted to, now with the new stuff they added with this league, if you wanted to do every single piece of content in this game with one build and just do a straight shot, I have no doubt it would probably take probably 150 hours. There is just so much to do. Even longer if you're talking about max leveling your character. Okay, it's going to take me a minute here to find wherever the last few people are and the boss. Okay, in trouble. In trouble. Okay. Who's the boss here? It's not the... Or is it the big... Oh, who the hell's this? Why don't I recognize this one? I kind of do, but it doesn't matter too much because his health is evaporating. It wasn't particularly tanky, that was supposed. just under 1 million, I think his health was. If it's around 1 million, I'm probably okay. I think I've seen the Arbiter of Ash and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're close to 12 million, although I could be thinking of the Uber ones, I suppose. So I'm pretty sure I'd struggle against the bigger stuff at the end of the game. But around 1 million, I can handle that fairly easily, and then everything after is when requires a bit more concentration, making sure I don't die, but oh, I've done it all. That's why I can't find anything. Damn, we're close. Okay, this one's a little bit juiced up. The thing is, even these ones, they're not putting a dent in me as far as XP goes. Wow, yeah, okay, they are majorly juiced up. Oh yeah, they can take way harder hits than normal. Alright, let's take that because these guys are hitting so damn hard. But even with the freezing thing on, they are still overwhelming me. I think the juicing of this map may have been a little bit of a mistake. Got the freezing shards and the meteor on, and whoa. No, no. Not today. Why can't I move that way? It would not let me move back. I don't know why. Oh my god, hurry up. I would rather this breach / delirium, whatever, collapse now. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Wow. That was close. I accidentally picked up something useless there. Oh, we're going back to struggling a little bit. I wonder what it is that's bottlenecking. It must be the GPU. I suppose if I do this game again, I'll try the low quality ultra performance, see if that makes a difference. But it's most likely just because I turned it off and on again as the game. So it's having to recompile a lot of shaders and stuff all over again. Something which this game is pretty notorious for having to do. Hello, that was not very long at all. It's okay, nothing happened. I nearly died. Came very close. Nearly died. That's about it. I'm still just plowing along. Obviously, I had to feed my cat, so I was away for a few minutes. Why did I feed my cats? Is that a serious question? Is that what, or why something else? Should just be able to walk through all of you. No problem. Samurai guy is a little bit of, well, it's not samurai, but you know what I mean? That guy's a little bit more of a problem. I've pretty much done everything on this map, haven't I? Oh, actually, no, I haven't. The feet, where is the Forgotten Prisoner? What on earth is that? I suppose I should look at the game and not the quests on the side a little bit more. It must be over there. Oh, there's the meteor shower shrine. I thought I'd already activated that, apparently not. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm in trouble. Oh my, wow. I teleported out the way of his hit there for some reason. Yeah, you can't sprint and get knocked over in this game. Whoever Parisha is apparently, well, hopefully I will be in a second. Okay, it's either that way or that way. I'm already here, I might as well check this first, although I'm pretty sure it's the other way on the map. Yeah, it's the other way, god damn it. Is there one I can take that's closer? That one. I'd really like to try it with these meteors. Oh, and the meteors are gone. Doesn't matter anymore. There we are. This is who I'm supposed to be beating. I really hate this boss. I say that about most bosses, to be fair. It's the more this is one of them bosses where you just all of a sudden your health disappears. That's why I don't like it. I don't mind bosses where you know the attacks that come in, you dodge them, it hits pretty hard or whatever, but it's ones where just all of a sudden a big chunk of your health just absolutely evaporates. God damn it, this is one of them because he teleports to you and then he's like glue on you for a second. But even with Ravenous Swarm and everything, he's still just tanking the whole thing. Keeps avoiding my temporal chains. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Whoa, whoa. So close to death, let's not accidentally get drawn into one here. Hello, Pinecone. Different game today. Path of Exile 2, great game, you should try it. Is that all the content? It is. What time are we on? 2.5 hours. Damn. Okay, let me identify and throw away all this stuff. That turtle girl seems to like you. She's let's say streamer of similar size, and yeah, what happened? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, she raided me once, and then I went to see her streams. I thought, oh okay, I can get along with this person. Started talking more, so now we talk on Discord a bit. Like yeah, she's good. She likes games the same way I do. She's playing Guild Wars. That's pretty much all she streams, I believe, at the minute. So that's why we're gonna do a collab together, and play some Baldur's Gate, which she's never played before. But yeah, she's nice. Her channel's very good. You should go and follow her. I think it's because my very first raid was, again, another streamer called Playthrough Collection. Very good streamer. You should check out them as well. And as I discovered when I went into the Turtle Den's chat, all of a sudden Playthrough Collection was talking, and he must have been the link, because he raided me at one point. It must have also suggested me to her to raid, which is why she then raided me. And that's how we got to where we are. Where are you now? So the end game is kind of not so much of a story as much as just you have procedurally generated maps. So the maps always look slightly different, but they always contain the same bosses based on where you are. And you're basically just going through them to complete all the content. You can't see because you're on shorts, but on the right hand side of my screen there's basically, oh god, I'm being swamped, oh god, I didn't expect that. There's basically a bunch of objectives, and I'm just completing them on each map and move around the map. Unless you complete this map, you can't use it to then jump off to another map. And I'm trying to get to the next storyline in the end game. Oh god. Okay, we might be in trouble here. We're in trouble. Oh god. I can't hope this breach just collapses out of nowhere because I'm about to die. Oh my god. Okay, we got on top of it slightly. Wow. That was pretty seriously challenging there for a second. Maybe I shouldn't move up when it comes to the waystone tier I'm doing. Yeah, so let's see if you can see. I'm not 100% sure whether you can. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so we're doing this map at the minute, and then once I complete that, it allows me to do that map. So then I can do this, which is what I'm trying to get to. And then I have to go all the way the other way and get that one. So then I can continue through here to that giant temple thing at the top. I believe you can see on shorts. Yeah, you can. That's what I'm trying to do. But you have to jump from one map to the next. If I don't complete this map, I can't go here to do that one, and I'll have to go around this way. No point in going to the Val Ruins because I just can't do that. That's all. There's more of a story if you do the campaign. This is the end game. So this is after I've done all the content, and essentially it's just, okay, well I haven't done all the content because there's the end game content, which is different from the main storyline. But I've done all of the story that has to offer and got myself leveled up to a point where it's like, okay, now you should be strong enough to start doing this stuff, which, as you can see, is still pretty tough for me. And I've reached endgame, got distracted each time. I get to endgame every time. I main one build, that's my problem. I like to theory craft and make my own builds, and I like to stick with one. So when the new league came out, this is the build I started, this is the build I still have. Whereas a lot of people have probably made their fourth build by now or something. So I always main one, and then there'll be an economy reset, I believe, in the next month, I think. So a lot of people are going to come back to it for the economy reset. Because the inflation is pretty crazy. All this, I left this game for a few months and only started picking it up again in the last couple of days, which is why I streamed it. And yeah, all my gear is worth so much money in comparison to when I got it now. Because I got it at the start of the league, it was so cheap. It was, I don't know, 50 exalted, something like that. And now my gear is probably worth, I think, around about 15 divine, something like that, maybe towards 20. Which is more like a couple of thousand exalted instead of the 50 that I bought it for. What is that like? This basically is leading me to a boss. When you see these lights, it's like a special, I think it's unique boss, I think it is. There's the different classifications, magic, rare, unique. I believe these lights go to the unique ones. Well, did I kill it? I must have killed it. Okay, it wasn't very strong apparently. I didn't even realize I was fighting it. No, it's more likely the light disappeared and I didn't get there in time. And so this map's pretty challenging. I feel like I would have noticed a unique enemy. If you love the power fantasy, you know, just slaughtering endless waves of monsters, this gives you that. Especially this build. Because this build covers so much ground. Show him this. Petra was already here when I did it at the start. But yeah, the skill tree, I showed Raph there, the turtle person, who was here before, the skill tree, because they're contemplating playing this game, and they were shocked. They're coming from Guild Wars, so this is one of the things I'm hoping. I hope Guild Wars leans to more towards this type of build crafting than Guild Wars. Guild Wars is so light on the builds. That's the thing. Obviously, this is the max. This is as heavy as build crafting gets. Why is some monsters lined with red line around them? It just depends on what type of monster they are. Oh god. Okay. No. Don't you throw that blood at me. This guy, it'll be because you can probably see at his health bar all the different buffs he's got. That'll be one of them. But he is no match for an everyday Saiyan, apparently. Hello, Blue. I was so close to being able to say hello on your stream last night. I was so close to staying awake. I think I stayed awake till 1:45 and you stream at 2. It's probably why I'm a little bit tired today, actually. Although, this has not been as bad as I thought. I think it's because I'm playing controller. this isn't straining me as much, not having to sit up. And you also, like Path of Exile, I believe, Blue, or said you were looking into it, I believe. And how's your day going? Or morning, sorry. When I've worked today, it looks interesting. It is a very fun game. It is a boss battle game. Have I done all the content? Oh, I have. Okay, that's why. It's an incredibly fun game. Oh, I can show you, actually. You want to see the skill tree? You want to see why this game, why I keep talking and saying things like Guild Wars has barely any build crafting? I will show you. Okay, so here's my build that I'm working on at the minute. Looks a little bit... I hurt you. Oh, damn. I hope you're feeling better. But this is my build that I'm working on at the minute, and you think, oh, wow, that's pretty crazy, right? But you don't know nothing yet. This is the skill tree. As I've been saying, Guild Wars 2 doesn't have very much build variety compared to this game. That's only... Okay, that's technically part of it, because then you also have... that's just your... You get 100 of those points, or 110, something like that, to put wherever you want on that tree. And then that doesn't include also the gems that you socket into your skills, your actual skills, like in Guild Wars. Yeah, but this is too much build variety. No, it's not, because it's so much build variety that people like me who don't want to follow build guides still have enough options that they can make builds on their own and get to the end game and still go around with the end game content like I'm doing. Yeah, then you also have your skill gems, which you have 5 different sockets you can put them in, and these are all the options for your skill gems. And you have 3 entire lots of those to choose from. So you have that tree to go with, along with all of these to choose from. And then that's before you get to the... Oh, wrong thing. The end game, where you have... where is it? Where you have your Atlas skill tree points that you also get to fill up. Yeah, this is just over the top. And also, I have 10 points now. Alright, let's start increasing stuff. It is a lot. And it seemed, trust me, the first one is so much harder to understand. I don't understand the first one. Crafting and stuff and the way weapons work in this is completely simplified. This is for people that aren't hardcore enough to spend 1,000 hours a year in PoE, but want to play something pretty solid like I do. And I don't understand the crafting. Watched several videos, can't get my head around it. But again, I get the end game every time. I can do the end game content. And this is someone who isn't good at inventing their own builds. So if you wanted to, you could just follow a build guide and you'd be so much stronger than I am at the minute. Okay, so we want... damn. Okay, we'll go with strong boxes. We got that. The max suffixes. It will increase the chances of strong boxes. Guarded by an additional monster pack. Okay, we'll leave that one for now. What are these? Okay, we'll take that. What else? That's essences. That's... what's this one? Summoning circles. Summoning circles I find pretty hard at the minute, if I'm honest. I don't really want to increase them at the minute. Okay, we'll go with this. And how many more do I have? 6 left, damn it. Okay, we'll take this. Why not? Juicing our maps up a little bit much here. If you're referring to that spill the sap, it's just the title of the node. They all have the different titles. Look, it's just the title of the node, I think. We'll take chances at shrines. Or is that all of them? I believe it is. Damn. That was good. Okay. And then this is your end game map. When you get to the end game, this is what it looks like. It's just endless amounts of maps for you to go through, but there are objectives. Like, this is one that I can do eventually. I need to get a little bit higher level to do it. Then that's the same thing, but a different type of content, Abyss. That's, instead of everything being that breach hand purpley stuff, it comes out of the ground and it's green. It's a different type of stuff. Then the fortress that I'm doing now, moving towards that thing in the distance. There's just so much endgame content here. Even if there wasn't an amazing amount of story, which there is still so much here. And we are... Why can't I do it? What's going on? Oh, right, because I was looking in there, that's why. Oh, okay. Side effect to a controller, accidentally misclicking on your options a lot of the time. We'll stick to... Oh, but if we... Okay, we'll go tier 7 for this one. Oh no, I have 2 tier 6s. Okay, we'll do both 2 tier 6. I don't want to risk failing whatever the story is. So I'd rather stick to the lower tier ones, even though my XP is at such a crawl, man. This is like my 10th map, and I've gone up 40% on my XP. Unless I increase the difficulty, the XP won't go up any faster. At the minute, it's really crawling up. The XP bar's at the bottom. And this is the thing. You have to balance it out, because if you step up too high, when you die, you lose a lot of that XP. So if you set a map too difficult, you want to set it difficult enough to get XP, but if you set it too difficult, you'll also just keep losing XP because you'll keep dying. And I've come close to dying a few times at 6. For the most part, most maps seem to be okay. But I've had a couple of close calls at the level that I'm doing. I do want the tier 15 gem. But my build is a Plant Daddy Druid. Basically just endless nature stuff. Giant vines that come out the ground. Every so often my GPU is struggling, so it's going to pause slightly like it did then. Or it could be the shaders. This does have a big problem with shaders, this game, so it could be that compiling as well, and having to take half a second to compile them.
Reckon that were a wisp of the spring hair. Wily little things they are. Sharp eyes, steady hands.
Yeah, but my druid's pretty good, and obviously I have the vines that will spread out and sprout flowers. Then the thrashing vines that come in and annihilate everything. That's my heavy hitter that I turn on when stuff's getting a bit too much. And when I crit, which is pretty much every hit, give or take, I get thunderstorms that come down there, which you can see. And that makes all the plants grow even more. And become even more powerful. Yeah, it's because this map has a few modifiers on it. Man, I'm looking forward to a day of not streaming tomorrow, though. Ooh. I need it. My body is killing me. What is this? No, don't care about any of those. Oh, it's part of the expedition anyway. I'm going to ignore the expedition for now because I kind of just want to get through this to get to that next story part. Oh, oh god, oh god. Oh, oh, I wasn't looking at my life. Oh my god, I wasn't looking at my life. Wow. Well, goodbye XP. Means the last couple of maps was pointless now. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. God, it's just so punishing though to lose a ton of XP every time you die. Man, I wasn't looking at my health, that was the problem. Yeah, it's these laser beam ones, they are a freaking nightmare. They're kind of glass cannons, they're not horrendously tough, but they borderline one-shot you if your build isn't just amazing. Anything with projectiles in this game, to be fair, is pretty lethal most of the time. Okay, where the hell am I supposed to be going? God, the screen's getting crazy. God, I must have got a lot of gold by now. Because I was buying new items for this stream, I was thinking, okay, I should probably make sure my build's a little bit better before I decide to stream this and look like a complete idiot. So I spent a lot of, well, all of my gold last night. And had to farm several times to get more to keep buying stuff. But this feels solid. If I can just get the levels, then we'll be fine. But it's getting into the, once you get to 80, the difficulty of enemies steps up, and at the same time, the gap to getting the next XP just gets so far away unless you're on the higher tier ones. If you're on the higher tier ones, obviously it's much harder. It's a conundrum. It's, you know, if I go higher tier, get more XP, but it's also way harder. But as long as I'm just sort of drip-fed the enemies like this, then I can keep them at bay because the plant druid build is very good at crowd control. It's just when there's swarms, it's not so good. I suppose I could probably take out a node that does knockback or something. That might help a little bit. Yeah, I need to get over there to them to fight them, but I can't even get past their guard dog, so to speak. This is a crazy amount of enemies. I am literally trapped here. If I was using keyboard and mouse, this would be so much more stressful. Oh, damn it. And I'm pushed back again. Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. I couldn't make it up there to the bad ones. Yep, nothing even crazy. That was... Oh, what's that? What is that content? The weird spirally thing. I do not recognize that. Ooh, the heat's picking up now, man. It's probably up the top there, maybe? Oh, God. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, it's not here. Oh, up there, maybe. Yeah, there's definitely something extra on here. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, God. This boss is fun, but it's another one-shotter if you're not careful. Yeah, it's this that she has. It's okay, I can take that. Just stay away from me. No, I've learned my lesson from you in the past. Don't get close to that one. That's what. Oh, that wasn't the actual content. What is it then? It must be expedition. Yeah, it must be. Nothing crazy. But I'm not too bothered about that. I get to finally go onto the map I've been aiming for now. That's the main thing. Oh dear. Here we go. Wow, 3 passive points for this one. So this is supposed to be stuff that you do fairly early on if it's tier 5 or higher.
I'll make short work of this.
Alright, is it going to be one boss or is it going to be several bosses? I have no idea what to expect here. Ascend. What's the other way? Nothing. Okay. Let's do whatever this is, apparently. Waiting for them to just pop out all of a sudden and start mauling me to death. Can't go up those. Oh, is this the thing where... Yeah, I remember this. Okay. Okay, I had to do the same thing for Breach. I remember. Come on, where is it? Just have to do all these, then you can get to the boss. See, I'm never really in a rush to do any of the content in this game. I find it too fun. I know there's a big be the world's first to invent this, be the world's first to try this thing, but I don't know. Again, this game, despite what it is, I think it's because it's so mathematical, analytical, it relaxes my brain. As all the giant spiders can die. And one more. Curious to look over my stream afterwards. See what sort of quality we're talking about here, or whether it was completely awful. Then I'm going to go lie down and not wake up for a while. Oh, that's the last one. There we are. Wait, how do you reach the central one? I don't remember that. Oh, it is just wait here. Okay. Now, what is that? Oh, that's the freaking beacon thing. Is this a boss? This feels like a boss. What? Why is there a squid thing? Oh god, what the hell is this? I don't know this boss. I don't know this boss. Oh wow, that was powerful. That was so powerful. Man, those laser beam things are actually aiming for me as well. They're not just okay. That was new. I haven't faced that boss before. Whatever the hell an overseer tablet is, or is that what I'm supposed to... Oh no, this is part of the story. Okay. Alright, activated the first one.
The way is open. The energies in this area are even stronger. They seem to lead here. Proceed with caution.
And there's all that content up there, apparently.
We seek. Return to me at the monolith when you have found one of them.
Very well. I'll do as you ask.
So I can actually go through there now. Oh. It says I haven't done the boss. Oh, I can't leave this place. Oh well. So I can, okay, I can full on go in there now. What is that? Requires tier 10. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm curious what these infusion type things are on the biomes. I suppose I'll only know when I try them. And oh, I've got 4 more Atlas tree points. Yes, definitely increase the duration of buffs. Damn, I don't really know which one to take. Probably Gloom Shrine. Okay, that's all of them. Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on the market. Man, I should have so much gold now. Let's look for a waystone. And we'll grab ourselves, hopefully one that's not completely roided up. Pack size 17. 90 ground, -7 to resistances. A little bit too juiced up for me. God, they're all just completely, as I said, roided up ones that people are selling. That one doesn't sound too bad. Okay, we'll go with that one. We'll see if we can get myself a level up before the end here. Yeah, I have 150,000 gold. That's what I thought. I can't use the map device, can I? Damn it. I wish they would let us use other players' map devices rather than having to go back to our own. But you can't get everything you want. What am I doing? I'll make a step towards the next one as well. Now, this map is going to be ridiculously hard compared to what I have been doing, but it possibly will get my XP up very high. This is a high-risk move for me to try and get the next level before the end of the stream. As you can see, they are significantly tougher. But the XP will go up significantly faster if I can survive and make it through this map. Oh god, the temporal chains hit me. I didn't see that. Man, that's not a lot of time either for the temporal chains to disappear. There we are, back to my normal damage. As you can see, my XP is flying up in comparison to what it was before. I'm hoping I can clear all these. Oh, got a clear 14 as well. I'm hoping I can clear all these before I face the... Oh, get my next level before I face the boss, so it doesn't matter if the boss kills me. Oh god. Okay, no, no. God, the difficulty spike is so massive. Oh god. Oh, okay, no, I screwed it up. That did not go as planned. That was a one-shot as well. Alright, we still... Because of the amount that it... Oh, okay, I need to actually reveal it first, don't I?
Go on.
Because the amount of XP you get for it, though, I still technically earned more XP than I had before I started it. And we got that tier 14. Okay, monsters have energy shield. It's not terrible. Now we can try it with a bunch of tries and without it being juice to the gills. I think the extra damage they were doing was not helping me. Halgoring cuffs. I don't know what they do, but we'll take them. That already feels a lot better. Wow, he says that and then he's dying straight away. For some reason my health flask sometimes isn't shooting my health up like it should be. Give it one more shot of this for the end of the stream and hopefully I don't make a complete fool of myself. More than usual. Oh god. Man, it's not going to happen, is it? I'm digging myself in a hole. Energy shield's back though, my energy shield's back. This was a mad attempt. Oh, I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking. Oh my god, I was looking ahead. I wasn't even looking how bad my health was. Wow. What you have to do is take your eye off the ball for a second with these higher tier ones, man. But it's that delicate balance, you know. Do you lean more into damage, but be a bit more glass cannony, or you make yourself stronger, but then you need to do an awful lot more in order to actually hurt them. Nope, surrounded. Evaporating. Evaporating. Again, anything projectiles is just a nightmare. It does, and nature's owed my life apparently, because that's what it always seems to take. trying to come behind me like that. Ooh, utility belt. That is very handy. Oh, a greater regal orb. That's a rarity. For me. I don't believe I get any of the greater exalts or anything. My rarity isn't amazing. It's only at like 40% anyway. I don't know how some people get that sort of... yeah, it's very fun. A little frustrating that I can't seem to survive at these higher levels. But yeah, it's very fun. It's therapeutic. The sounds, the hit markers. It's all very relaxing. My eyes would hurt from playing this long. Oh, this is nothing, trust me. There are some builds out there that are pretty much genuinely considered epilepsy-inducing. If you look at anything with flicker strike, it is so bright and so darting around, you will feel sick and also most likely have your epilepsy triggered. It is that bad. So trust me, I mean, I am playing a heavy, a bad vision build, a build that's known for. There's a lot of screen clutter, but there are some out there which make mine look like a joke. Yeah, so do I. Can't stand them. This is a good game if you hate them. Okay, maybe not so much if you're like terrified of them, but if you want to stomp them, this is a good game. There's a lot of spiders. I literally killed one a few hours ago. I tried to save them if I can, but if there's a risk that they'll escape off and I won't find them, nope, they're going. People say, oh, they're good, all the flies and insects and stuff like that, but I can't have the risk that they'll crawl on me, I'm afraid. I don't mind tarantulas, just not spiders. Okay, I believe that's everything except the boss. Oh, no, I've done the boss. Oh, okay, it's because it's that, okay. Alright, so we're going to do this. I might be risking all the XP I just earned back. But we live for the thrills here. Okay, at least I know the boss. I hope it's the woman though, not the It is, okay, good. I prefer her to her husband. Or brother. No, it's husband, yeah. We're on tier 14, so I don't know if I'm going to survive this or lose all my XP. I don't know. Is he about to join in the fight? No way. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be getting that close to it. Oh god. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. No. Oh my god, that was close. Right, so it was worth the risk apparently. I completed the map. Damn. Oh, my build, man. It's stress-inducing. Alright, I really need those extra levels. Or I might have to run the Temple of Chaos. I can get one passive point at the very least. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't ran the Temple of Chaos twice to get my second or last lot of Ascendancy points. So yeah, that was pretty terrifying. And, oh damn, okay, that's not what I intended to do. I was trying to click on Doriani there. Wow, let's move all this over. Don't know why I picked that up. What is that? Armor, energy shield, 275 increased. Wow. Increase attributes requirement. Okay, that's not amazing. 22 lightning resistance, though. Damn, what's the price check on that? None of them are available. I mean, that seems like a crazy amount of energy shield and armor. Oh, is it max or... Oh, no, just increase one. Okay, it's not ridiculous, but it seems pretty cool. I may as well store it. Yeah, I'm also going to put those in there. Should I orb of... I'm pretty sure I can orb of chance that. Okay. Am I going to get lucky? Am I going to get the amazing headhunter? I think that's what you get from this, or it might be the heavy belt. Either way, we're going to take a risk. Nope, destroyed. Damn it. I knew I wasn't lucky. Oh well, it was worth a try. Yeah, all these ones and stuff I've got that I picked up should be worth a reasonable amount once the league ends. That's why I'm keeping them. Okay, let's get my OCD sorted out. Okay, everything's nice and organized now. Okay, this has been a fun little stream. It's about half an hour short than I normally do, but the heat is really picking up here. I don't think I can survive much longer. But I am so glad that I can stream this game. I shall have to check to make sure the quality was okay, but no one was saying, oh my god, this is unwatchable, so I think it was. Yeah, I love this game so much. I'll probably play it on and off here and there. Maybe wait for the economy reset and play it a bit more. I'm not 100% sure what I'm playing on Friday, if I'm honest. Because if Ralph can get someone together, then possibly Baldur's Gate. If not, most likely back to Guild Wars. Slow the pace down a bit from this high intensity. But thank you for anyone that subscribed to my YouTube channel today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the game. It is a good game. You should try it. It's not very expensive. Or wait until it's free in a few months. But yeah, thank you very much. I hope you all have a great day.